Hey guys, I want to show you 3 domes that we built for $15,000 using our low-cost building system developed by my dad, Hajar, who we feature in this video. These are amazing examples of what you learn in our dome building workshops. You'll want to watch the whole thing till the end because we go into a lot of detail on exactly how we built these domes. We'll also tell you how to download the construction drawings and our free Aircrete 101 ebook so you can get started.
I mean, I wanted to build a dome here, and we're situated on this cliff of lava rock. And so I started off by just excavating as big a space as I could make here, and I was able to get a 20-foot diameter pad here, and then I squeezed in a little bathroom area here that's 14-foot diameter. And that's all I thought we could fit here. But when we were building the bathroom, I noticed there was enough room between this big rock on the cliff and the bathroom dome. I could squeeze a staircase into there, and I thought I could probably build a dome up on top of the rock.
Oh.
And just the challenge made me want to go for it, and so we did. And so now we've got this cluster of 3 domes built on the lava rock cliff or ridge. Here in Hawaii, it's pretty hot during the summer especially, and so the taller you can make the ceiling, the cooler it stays inside. And so rather than making a spherical dome, we built, I call it a cathedral dome. Other people call it like egg-shaped, or it's just taller than it is wide. This is at the widest point 20 feet in diameter, and it's approximately 15 feet tall. It's around 14 foot in diameter at the widest. And I never measured the top, but it's probably about 10 or 11 feet tall, something like that. We carved the sink out of a rock, and used rocks for the faucets. And basically all the plumbing's on the outside, and there's some shafts that go through and turn the valve, and then the water just runs right outside. Yeah. The bathtub, well, Steve, Irene, and I built that together. We started with 2 exercise balls and a 5-gallon bucket in between the 2 balls that we wrapped with cellophane or stretch wrap, and then we built the tub upside down. Over the balls and the cellophane, we put this roofing fabric that we used to wrap our buildings with. Now we use a fiberglass mesh, but we put the roofing fabric over that, and just kind of like paper mache, just cement and fabric and building up layers. And we used some diamond lath to create the top edge. And then then we supported in there with, got all the drain plumbing in there. And then Steve did all the rock work. And then Tori came in and painted this amazing octopus on the wall. You want to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay, so we were building this dome here. We were up probably about this high. And I looked over, and there was this big rock. You can see the rock here. And I just noticed, that was the cliff. I was thinking we couldn't build any bigger than that. But I noticed there was enough room to squeeze a staircase between the rock and the building. And I thought, geez, wouldn't that be cool if we could actually build a dome on top of that rock and put these stairs in here? And everyone loved the idea, so we just went for it. And now you can actually come and see it. Here's the bedroom. This dome is around 15 foot in diameter, and however high it is, it's also a cathedral-shaped dome, so it's taller than it is wide. You know, the floor wasn't really big enough for a bed, so we made a landing or a loft. The way we built this was we made a plywood deck to support the concrete. And then there were some holes in the plywood deck. Inside this bamboo, this one, and this one, it's hollow, and we filled that with concrete. And so the deck is supported by those 3 concrete posts that are concealed by the bamboo. And so once we had the plywood deck up, we used a thin piece of wood to form our shape, you know, just stapling blocks to create the shape. And then this we did reinforce the whole thing. I put diamond lath on the bottom of the whole thing. And I think we reinforced the edge. We rolled up the diamond lath on the edge and then just poured a really strong mix of cement.
So that would be like a pretty dry mix of cement?
Dry mix. I think it was 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 cement and sand.
Okay.
And yeah.
And then just squish that into the diamond lath and...
Yeah.
Nice. It feels super strong.
It is.
It's
it seems really strong.
Yeah.
And then we use these shelving brackets here to create support for the steps. So we didn't need to have legs coming all the way down. We took a piece of 3/8 tubing, you know, the poly tubing we use for the little dragons, and we just, with a little pinner nail gun, we nailed it on, drew the shape first, and then just used that as a guide for the trowel. You know, we've done windows a lot of different ways. You know, we used to always make them out of Aircrete, but now we basically just made, you know, used a bender to make, you know, to bend some tubing the size of the inner diameter. We covered that with sheet metal, and then we used fiberglass mesh and cement and just built it up to, you know, that thickness. So it's solid fiberglass reinforced concrete. We actually made the frame, like the sheet metal that was wrapped around had a channel cut out of it, and this was all formed too. I mean, if you, from the start to finish, it was probably about a year from when we started this. And, but, you know, we built almost all of it in 2 months. And then we've just been sort of tinkering with it a little bit here and there for months.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate everyone in this community. To show our appreciation, head over to domegaia.com/Hawaii domes and download your construction plans and the free Aircrete 101 ebook. Also, it would really help us out if you like, subscribe, and share this video to help promote our mission to empower people to build the lives of their dreams. We'd also love to see you at a Domegaia workshop happening all over the world, so check us out.